Hey, babe.
Yes.
We ran out of diapers. Can you go to the store?
Only if you give me the keys.
Fine. Just don't do anything bad.
All right. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Give Me Them Keys. Today, we're driving Sam's car. So this is a new addition to our family. This is a 2013 E70 X5 with a M57 turbo diesel. And the reason it's loud is because it's already modded. So with that spool, you can kind of guess what mods I'm talking about. I will say alleged because, you know. But this thing, factory, comes with 282 horsepower and 425 foot-pounds of torque. Roll the windows up for a second. And after the, the software update, which is, I still have the module right here, actually, from Malone Tuning, it now makes 355 wheel horsepower and 580 foot-pounds of torque. So this thing is an absolute monster. This thing is perfect. This is Sam's car. Sam got it. She used to drive her Mercedes GLK, and nothing's wrong with that car. She still has it. Of course, after getting this car, she hasn't touched it. We've had this car for about 3 weeks now, and she loves it. She absolutely loves it. She won't let me steal it, even though I really, really want it, but it's fine.
Cannot steal my car. You already stole all my other cars.
There was only one car. It was the E90.
Okay. You stole it. Yeah, I like how you fix it after you take it from me.
Well, I have an addiction, and it's called mods.
Okay.
I told her one day I will buy it from her, and then I'll steal it at that point. But for right now, the car is perfect. It needs nothing. It checks off a lot of boxes, which is why she got it. And so let's start off with the reason she got it. First of all, we have a large family. We have a family of 6. So because of that, whenever we go out of town or something, or like a whole family outing, we typically have to take 2 cars because the Mercedes doesn't fit everybody. None of my cars fit everybody. So we always take 2 cars to go to events, family events. And this one actually fits 7. So this has a I call it a Hershey's chocolate brown interior, and it actually has a 3rd row seat in the back. And it does look small, and they are kind of small, but surprisingly, I actually fit back there. I don't have a lot of headroom when I do get back there, but of course I'm also 6 feet tall. I don't plan on being back there anyways. I'm either going to be driver or passenger. Even if I sit in the 2nd row, that's fine too, but 3rd row is definitely for children, and we have children, so that actually works out perfect. So this thing is awesome. I love this thing. It sounds insane. I'm gonna put this thing on sport tune, and we're gonna let this thing rip, because this thing has so much torque. It feels like an absolute monster. It's already warmed up. I've been driving it earlier today. This thing picks up so fast, like it's insane. Like when you watch the speedometer, it gets to 55 miles per hour so fast. Yeah, that's it, 55. That's where it tops out. It doesn't go past 55. It has a speed limiter on there, and so anything I do in this video will only be 55 miles per hour. You know, but it gets to 55 really fast. This thing is a monster, and I'm gonna be honest, with this torque and this horsepower upgrade, this sadly is probably the 2nd fastest car in the driveway. I do have an M3 at home, And I think this thing actually is faster than my M3. Now my M3 is a tank because it is a convertible. The convertibles are 4,000 pounds versus the non-convertible convertibles, which are like 3,600 pounds. But this thing, I think the weight of this car is 5,100 or 5,300. But it's still, you know, with that huge torque bump, if you know S65 M3s, torque-wise, even after full bolt-ons and mods, they still are in the like 260, 280 range. It's not a lot. It takes, you know, there's not many M3s out there with 300 foot-pounds of torque, sadly. And this one making almost 600. This thing definitely makes up for that weight. And this thing honestly feels faster than my M3. It's sad. The only thing faster than that driveway right now is my turbo E36. But this thing also going through what checks off the list. Like, not only does it fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. Not only does it fit 7 people back here, but it can also, it has a tow package. And with that tow package, you know, that's an awesome feature to have too, because I do have a drift car, and right now all my drift events are local events I could drive to because I don't have anything to tow anything. I also don't have a trailer, but I mean, we can rent a trailer or buy a trailer later. But the fact that this thing also has a tow package, I mean, this thing checks off all the boxes. It's awesome looking. It's fast. It fits 7. It's black. It's a BMW. It tows. Has heated seats. This thing is perfect. It has it's a 2013 model. It's the last version of the E70. Also has a heads-up display, which is really cool. Has navigation. Everything's fully loaded. Heated seats. Everything you could want in this X5 is done on this X5. And like I say, with the software updates, also, you don't even have to do anything to it. It has H&R space. I don't know what spacers. It does have spacers on there, but it does have H&R lowering springs also, so it does have a little bit of a drop, which I think is cool too. I probably wouldn't drop it any lower. I'd like to, but it's not my car. But also, if I do get in a situation where I need to tow, I really don't need a low back end while I'm towing. But this torque monster. Got there. This thing is an absolute savage, dude. Like, I love this thing. It actually gets really good gas mileage too, which is really awesome because it is a diesel, and diesels, you know, they do get good gas mileage. This thing right now is currently at 21.5 miles per gallon, and I know I can get more, but I've been driving the hell out of it. Sam's been driving the hell out of it because she's now having a lot of fun with it. I told her to be super careful. She hasn't even put it in sport mode. I don't even think she knows sport mode actually turns on the transmission tune it has on too. I didn't tell her that on purpose. I said I'm gonna just let her, you know, get used to what she can do. But yeah, she's probably gonna turn sport mode on going to work on Monday. So, but sport mode, you know, it makes it shift faster. It makes it shifts later, so it stays in a higher power band. And then also the downshifts are pretty awesome too when it's in sport mode. But yeah, so this thing, it's just awesome. Like, there's really no other explanation to this car. It's perfect. It's a perfect addition to the family. It's super fun. The engine is super reliable. I don't know if you guys have recognized the car and the sound. Not this exact one, but when I got my car towed to go get painted, like about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours away, my buddy Dave, he has this same thing, an X5 M57 diesel, and he towed my car with that. So, and that was with an enclosed trailer. So, what's up?
Hey,
Ready?
how you doing?
Ready to make this journey?
I'm over here intrigued by this X5.
As you can see, this thing definitely has the torque capabilities and everything. He also has software updates, and I think he told me he actually makes 40 psi. So I don't know what this one does, but I'm assuming it doesn't do 40 psi. I'm not gonna turn it up. We're gonna leave it just like this. It's perfect, but it's a fun car. Put the windows back down. This thing sounds so insane, yo. And I told you because it's an X5, it's like 5,100, 5,300 pounds, whatever the weight is of this car. This engine also comes in other BMWs. It's not only for the X5. It actually comes in, they make it for an F10, a 535D, and they also have a 335D for the E92. So imagine having this engine in an E92, which weighs like 3,600 pounds. That thing would be a rocket. It would be an absolute rocket. And it's insane because this thing feels like a rocket in this heavy ass car. So this in an E92 chassis would be insane. And this is not the max capability of this engine. This is literally just a tune pretty much. People have made upwards to 700 wheel horsepower and 1,000 foot-pounds of torque on a bone stock M57 engine. That would be insane in a 335D. Not saying I'm gonna go find one, but it's in my mind because I love this engine. Alright guys, well that's gonna do it for this video. I'm gonna take this thing home before I get in trouble, but I just wanted to say this thing is amazing. You can hear it one more time. I'm gonna get in first gear. Hold on. A manual shift. Look at that spool. I just love the start of it. This thing is such a monster. This thing is such a monster. Alright guys, well, that's gonna do it for this video. Thanks for watching. Deuces. See you in the next one. The car is like really, really fun.
Do you get diapers?
Oh shit.